Lightworkers, this is just a brief message for you to let you know that if you've been feeling like you're in any state of waiting or needing to wait and see what's going to happen or wait to take action, that we are releasing you from your waiting period. We have now entered this amazing time of needing to take action. So exciting. So we all want to experience the golden age, right? We want to be in kumbaya with all of humanity and be in that golden age frequency. And of course, we want to believe we can just wake up magically and that will have occurred, or even better, there'll be some savior who will do all the heavy lifting for us. And what we want you to know is that none of that is true. None of that is true at all. The way that the next golden age will take place is by you and I doing the deeper work to create it, by changing our lives to be in harmony with the natural laws, with the earth, to be in harmony with divinity itself, and be allowing our divine human self to be made manifest through these beautiful body temples that we have. That this will happen through living in community and creating outside of the mainstream systems. So the year that was last year that will go unmentioned occurred so that we would get over ourselves, stop being in fantasy land, stop expecting some savior to come and save us, and to actually change our lives. And what's so exciting is that this is happening all over the world. People are selling their homes and moving to different countries, and they're moving into intentional community, and they're creating backyard cafes, and free energy is becoming more and more available. This is so exciting. We are creating technologies that are off of the mainstream grids, that are completely free of the mainstream systems. And this is why this is happening. And over time, we will build momentum. And then it won't just be a few of us doing it. Right now, there's more of us than ever before. And that will continue to build and continue to build. And that momentum will build. And one day, you and I will wake up and we will be in the golden age, but not because we magically were transported there. Trust me, I've asked to be beamed up countless times since last year began. That's not how it works. It happens so that all of this is taking place so that we will do the things that we have been sort of too sleepy to do, because it's just been more comfortable to go off of the mainstream electrical grid and the mainstream internet and the mainstream everything. And it's time for us to set ourselves free from all of that and create through our connection to the divine. So if you're waiting for the change to happen, if you're in hopes that some savior will come in, there has never been a savior, not throughout time. And Jesus himself wants you to know that I'm working deeply with Mary Magdalene and Yeshua. And, Jesus has talked about how his life got like hijacked. And they're just like, oh, insert him into the savior storyline. That was never the role he was here to play. We're all here to self-actualize, to remember who we really are, and to create the golden age in our current life. And then again, over time, as more and more and more of us do this, it'll be done. But it's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to happen through some magical means. It's going to happen through each of us doing our own deep emotional and spiritual healing and taking action every single day to take our homes off grid, to move to new places, to create new relationship structures, to create new businesses, to create the new completely and totally in every way. So that's what we're here to do. No one else is going to do it for us. It's me and you, babe. We got this. We've created the 5D Plus Creators Directory. So you have an easy directory of light beings all over the world that you can partner with, that you can work with, that you can share with, so that you can be part of the global golden age that is being created with light beings all over the planet. Like, this is happening. It's happening. There's no stopping it. This is what all of the nonsense is about. And so our role is to take our eyes off the nonsense and just keep our focus on creating the new. Let the third and fourth dimensions do what they need to do. The highest light told me back in 2018, I believe it was, that, there's a dying off process of those lower frequencies. And so you just have to let it do its thing and not worry about it. Remember, what we feed and what we focus on expands. Buckminster Fuller told us you don't change the old systems by going in there and changing the systems. You change it by creating a whole new paradigm that makes all of it obsolete. So create paradigms that make everything that's mainstream obsolete. That's what you and I are being tasked with doing. So I'm doing my part. We've got our Magdalena mentorship, and we are working every single day to do that deep, deep work that's necessary so that the divine human self can be made more fully manifest. We're moving, we're creating off-grid communities, we're creating off-grid in our current homes. We're doing all kinds of amazing things, growing our own food, doing all that we can to come into harmony with the earth and with the golden age. And I invite you to do the same. This is what we're being tasked with. So I know for those of us that love a good fantasy, who loves a good fantasy more than I do? I love it. I was hoping for something really magical that would not involve any of my effort or work, but that turns out is not what we're here for. So I will see you in the field as we are creating these decentralized systems and really working in harmony with our higher selves, with our spirit teams, with Source herself to create what truly wants to be created on this earth. So I will see you there. Oh, and be sure to check out my podcast, Awakening the Podcast. I have an oracle reading for you for 2021. I talk about how unity consciousness, wow, we've gotten totally the wrong programming on that and what unity consciousness really is. We've got all kinds of good stuff for you to support you in preparing for and creating the golden age. So check that out. Go to sacred-spirituality.org/blog. You'll see all of January's podcast there. You can find us on Spotify and iTunes and iHeartRadio and all the places. And if this video was a benefit and inspiration to you, please forward it to one friend that you know. Leave a comment below and a like. I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings during this incredible time that we're living in. Mwah. Take good care.